truck, giving it some warmth.
Just the smart meter and choose. Hey. I'll get back.
So someone said trucking is boring. In my book, trucking had stages. Who's this? Reagan. Yeah, Ravy. That's it. Giving it some. Hey, what's up? Reagan, you're good. What's up, bro? Yeah. Oh, Patro. Kirikita. Yeah. Man is just here chilling, warming it up. So this topic about tracking is boring. When you type on there, the first thing you get is tracking is boring. Yeah, Ndio Blood, what's up? In my opinion, I'm trying to make a video to talk about how tracking is boring. People think tracking is boring, and I don't agree. Yeah, it's got its stages. Where did I write my stuff? According to me, where is it? Tracking had stages. When I just passed, yeah, it was very, very exciting. Very exciting. To me, actually, it was like free money. You get? Yeah. If you love driving, initially truck driving is, you feel like, and they're going to pay me? Hey? Truck driving has got its stages. Thank you for you guys coming in. I can't see the snow. So it was snow period. Snow takes 3 days, 4 days, it's gone. Hey, what I'm trying to say here, trucking has its stages. And I don't agree about it's boring. That was just a title. That people think trucking is boring. Trucking has got its stages. When you just pass, yeah, it feels like free money. I ain't gonna lie, free money. That's how I felt. Because why? Especially it depends what else have you been doing. I was doing I came from cleaning. I was security guard. So the other jobs were worse. Yeah? You think trucking is boring, try security guarding for 12 hours. Yeah? Then you're going to know what it is. So it depends on who's talking. But in my opinion, there are stages for it. When you just pass, initially, it's very exciting. Free money. That's how I felt. Because I had come from hardship. You know, they give me a motor and take it over there and pay me how much? My first payment was, can you imagine? I used to earn £90 a day, bro. £90 a day, mate. But I was coming from £50 jobs, £60 jobs, hard jobs for £60. So trucking has got stages. Initially, it's very exciting. After 2 years, 3 years, it becomes monotonous. Yeah, I won't say boring. It becomes monotonous. I think that's the many people think, oh, it's boring. After about 3 years, 2 years, you know what you're doing. You're driving over there. I felt it was monotonous. Okay. And then after about, let us say, because for me, I'm over 15 years trucking. After about between 10 years, 15 and over, to me, it became enjoyable. Why? Because now I knew what I was doing. I know exactly what people want when I turn up. Many times, the addresses they're telling me to deliver, yeah, I put them in my Google Maps and my phone tells me you've been there many times, maybe 80% nowadays. So imagine, you know where you're going, you know almost all type of vehicles, you know how to strap, you know how to speak with customers, you know the shape of all of it, you know when people tell you way over there, you can already predict, yeah? So with time, trucking gets to be enjoyable, in my opinion, after doing about 10 years. After doing about 10 to 10, 15, now it becomes a lifestyle. Just get your bag and go over there. You come back when the job is done. Initially, you're in a panic. What time am I finishing? It's all about patience. You know, I made a couple of videos saying trucking is all about patience. Yeah, it's true. At my age of 48, is it possible to join trucking or it's late? Patrick, man, you're still on. Age of 48, you're still coming, bro. People start trucking in Britain, many of them in their 40s, I think. 40s, 50s, 60s. By the way, in Britain, trucking is not a young man job or young woman job. We are the old people up. I was among the old ones. People who chose early from 25. And that was because of insurance purposes. In this country, if you're less than 25, for a truck, the insurance is a bit different. But when I was 23, 24, I was already knowing I'm going to do trucking. Nothing else, I'm already going to do trucking. So I had to wait because of the insurance. So from 25, I've been actively in it. So 48, mate, come. Think about the other jobs. What are the other alternatives? If you're not driving a truck, what are you doing? Are you driving a van, which is more annoying, many places to go? Yeah? What else? Are you driving Uber? Uber here is very nice. Sometimes people make £450, yeah? But do you know what they have to go through? Meeting how many people? You have to meet like, I don't know, 20 people, 30 people. Imagine a trucker going and doing one stop, meeting one person. Pick over there, security guard gives you the keys. Then go over there, talk with one guy, take the trailer, 10 hours away. So I'm talking about the hassle is less in the trucks. So back to the question, is trucking boring? I did use the title just because I saw that it's such a top title. Some people have been wondering. In my opinion, trucking needs patience. Yes, you're going to feel a bit bored after 2 to 3 years because it gets monotonous. But then after about 10 years trucking, you're going to then feel enjoyment because you're experienced. There's no more tricks, yeah? You know exactly what people are telling you. You know exactly what to expect. Every sort of a job, you know it. You know attitude. You know all the lessons you've gotten, yeah? Strapping, attitude, the speech, the addresses, the reversing. Actually, reversing can give you a pain if you're so new. Every time you get somewhere, you're so scared. Who's this? Call time. Mate, I've had my class 2 for 3 years now. I haven't used it once. Nervous to get started. Need to change that up this year. Yeah, I always say just go to agency, obviously. Go to agency. Don't try it right now because the usual agencies, we are bored, isn't it? There's not a lot of work. It's slow. By the way, this is the dead season, blood. Dead. It starts from mid-January up to end of Feb. Dead. Dead. In fact, people wonder, what do agency drivers do when it's dead like this? Many of them leave the country. Yeah. I mean, like, if you have links outside the country or whatever, many people do Go away when it is slow, come back when it's busy. All right, kind of thing. Or other businesses, other things that they do. Do you work in the community? Are you active anywhere else? Yeah. I myself am a transport manager. So when it's around this time, I normally give it more hours, concentrate more, visit the address, visit, catch up. What else? You have to wait in it. Just wait. A lot of gym, a lot of keeping fit, doing my other things, bits and bobs, just keeping active, really. Yeah, 2 for 3 years now. Class 2. Go to agency. Once it gets busy, let us say when Easter is coming. When is Easter this year? When you see like Easter is coming, call your local agency or ask your buddies. Thumbs up to give this channel support. Just warming up a motor here. What do agency drivers do? We just wait. I personally, I turned the gym to my office. That's a joke. Hello, brother from New Zealand. Yay, J Biggs, what's up? Thumbs up and follow this channel, mate. I love it. Yeah, with me, when this happens, I go gym. The gym is my office. Is my buddy trying to say hi to me? You get it? The gym is my office. When this happens, oh my thing. I do a lot of gym, man. If I'm doing nothing, I just go gym. Sometimes now I'm going twice. I'm not the biggest guy. By the way, I do it for toning, Just want to feel active, get tired nicely without any, Basically, I do it for just because I don't want to, to feel inactive. Yeah. What else do I do? I'll do more religious stuff. I'll go to the church and be more active. I'll do any community stuff. Yeah. Any community stuff I'll do. That's what I do when it's not busy. Like now, what else? Just preparing. I've been ordering new clothes, like work clothes. I've got new boots, new high vis. I've got my things ready. My car is now, tip-top kind of thing, isn't it? But as for trucking being boring, it needs patience. It takes stages. It needs patience. First, you're excited. It feels like free money. That's if you're an outgoing guy and you like to drive. You feel like free money. That's what I felt like. After some time, 2 to 3 years, I was now bored. In fact, that's when I decided now not to do agency. After 2 to 3 years, I felt I felt bored, but it was just, I needed to change the monotony. If you feel a bit bored, you need another company to work with. Why do you think some people, they stick it to agency? Agency will teach you all sorts of jobs. Yeah. It will make you leave companies that you don't like to work at. Especially it's about characters. Sometimes about vehicles and routes. But a lot to do with characters. You find someone who won't let you work in peace, you move. You find a product that you don't like. Some people will not transport alcohol because their religion don't allow it. Yeah, they move. If your agency, you can move. But also agency is for people who have other obligations. For me, sometimes I have to catch up with my family, my kids. I have to go and do this for the daughter, do this for the son. That's what actually I do right now. I'm catching up a lot. Taking my daughter to school, things that I've not been able to do. I take her to school now every day, just catching up, man. Play with my son. Yeah, love driving. Only thing I'm worried about the agency is just throwing a set of keys with no induction. If they do that, you just go how you're trained. Remember what your driving instructor told you. Every time they do you that, no instructions, just hurry up. Actually, that is the main joke about agency. They will silently, normally they don't give you any real instructions. They expect you to know. So they just give you the keys, hurry up, use that bay, blah, blah, blah. The best thing to do is ask other drivers on the job. Ask other drivers. Yeah? Ask other drivers. What else? Who this? You kind of look like Vin Diesel. Oh, really? Yeah, we have a hair challenges, me and Vin Diesel, yes. Really? Ah, that is a flatter. Thank you. I'm doing a lot of gym. I'm not, as I say, I'm not the biggest guy, but I want to just be toned. I like to be toned. Not massively big, no. Just toned. I just passed my practical. Ah, congratulations, man. Congratulations, Jamie Scott. Whereabouts are you, mate? Whereabouts are you, Jamie? Welcome to the club. Just passed my practical. Oh, congs, Jamie. Welcome, man. Welcome to the club, Jamie. What area? Dartford. Ah, you're done. Dartford is a lorry town. Actually, I used to want to make a video about lorry towns. Included of those towns is Dartford. I can actually talk about it now. Dartford is a lorry city, lorry town like. Then what else? Places like, even where I am now, Harlow, Chelmsford, not too bad. Croydon, Luton, yeah, Luton, Bedford. You could never run out of work around Bedford and Northampton. You're a fake yardie. I'm no yardie, brother. I'm an African. What is a fake yardie anyway? Me, I don't forge. I don't claim to come from Caribbean. I'm come from Africa, mate. In London, you have to catch the accent, bro. I'm sorry. Yeah, you have to catch the yardie little words, bro. What are you talking? Can you live in London for a long time and not really talk like, if you're black, you're going to have to talk a little like a Jamaican. Yeah, man. Why? Numbers. Numbers. Do you know, when we came here initially, there were so few actual people from Africa. Many black people were from Jamaica. So it's actually, however, whatever you did, if you made friends, they were from Jamaica. Many friends were from Jamaica. I have many friends, although when I left Northwest London and came to Northeast, I lost touch with them a bit. I need a job. Yeah, Jamie, what area? Oh, Dartford. Okay. Dartford, the info is hold your horses for about 6 weeks. That's actually the topic for today. What do agency drivers do when it's a dead season like this one? Starts in mid-Jan and ends on 1st of March. This is the time where if you ain't connected, man, yeah, don't mind them trolls. Yeah, thank you, Morrison. Thank you, Carl Morrison's. Yeah, he wants to know about the accents for black people. As I say, man, if you've been rolling in London for a long time, you're going to catch a bit of Yardie accent. Me, where am I? I'm in Essex, somewhere not far from Onga. Hello, Onga, Chelmsford. Deliver LPG is seasonal winter. Yeah, Amo grows. You're right. All my guys are in today. Amo grows. Yeah, I done LPG. By the way, I have LPG experience. I did Calagas 2 years. Yeah, I know gas bottles, blood. You know, I'm rolling that bottle like, hey. And that one, actually, they are now on peak. They are on peak right now. That's one of the fewest businesses where they are now on peak. Calagas right now. You need an ADR certificate, the same certificate you need for fuel tankers. Give us an advice. What's he saying? You're easy. You're easy to understand for me. Thank you, mate. Who's this? That's Padre Maiden. Thank you. I hope you're already subbed, man. Give me support. I know the videos sometimes disappear, come back. Now I'm on there. Only it's a bit slow. That's why I'm actually here chit-chatting for this long. I'm doing color right now. Mini bulk tanker. Really? That's good, man. That's good for you, eh? Who's this? Add a Q&A sticker, boneless wings, because nuggets. Try it. If you don't know how to do it, it disturbs. Boneless wings. Start Q&A. Let me see. All right. Q&A. Let me see. How do I do it? You see, I have to learn something while I'm doing this. Let me see. Drag here. All right. Give us your advice. Give us an advice for life. Who's this? Deadlift 12. Don't tell me this is DD12. Diddy 2012. Is this the guy? You disappeared. Are you the one? Diddy, the young fella who had been making videos. Advice for life. Color, flow gas, Avanti cameras, all seasonal. You're right. Color gas, flow gas. Who's Avanti? What does Avanti do? And cameras. Oh, you're not Daddy 2012. Okay. Yeah, man. All I can do is encourage people, you know. You want to be a truck driver, just learn to pass time alone. That's another trick as well. Truck driving in Britain and in first countries and first world countries, you're on your own. Yeah? In third world countries, you're not on your own, yo. They have you with people going to help you and all of that. But there is a need to know how to just spend time on your own. That's how I started to read books. That's how I started to make videos. I used not to like reading books, by the way. At all. Amongst my siblings, I was the one who didn't really read books. But I started it late in my 20s, and then now I read like every day. I have to read a book, read something. Yeah, patience, just weigh in it. So at my stage, truck driving is actually something that I find enjoyable. Yeah? Because I'm aware of everything. Normally, I have a good idea what they're going to do. I turn up somewhere, within a minute, I know roughly what they're going to do. Yo, driver, do blah, 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 blah. Okay, boom. I know that command. Driver, empty this or swap this one. By the way, it takes time to even just the lingo. Yeah? The lingo. Where is the scale? Bring the word. Just the lingo itself can disturb you for some few years. I'm telling you. Because people are telling you, and truck guys, yeah? Trucking environment, they just shout. In general, it's a culture. They just shout. Oi! Put this shit there. Oi! That is the culture. I'm sorry about the language. But I'm just saying that people are not really going to talk with you slowly. It's an environment where people are just shouting in a hurry. Yeah, yo, put this there, do this. There is no like, you know, it's not like a polite place to be. Oh, please, can you? No. It is a place for just screaming and being observant. Yeah. For me now, I really observe. As soon as I move in the place, how many bays are there? Which is the hardest one? How many trucks are going and all of that? Yeah. Anyway, thumbs up for this chat, for this video. Make sure to subscribe and get more videos when I do drop them. And what are the other questions? Staying alone it's easy so long as you're online. No. Patrick says staying alone is easy as long as you're online. You don't have a clue. Do you know that even if you're online, yeah, if you're online but you're alone all the time, even what you're doing online can get, you know, boring. So in trucking, you really need to know how to spend time on your own. And in fact, when I'm not tracking, my family, they know me. I just walk away and to be alone for a bit. Even if I'm going to do nothing, see you later. I walk out the house and just be alone for a bit. You know, it has a lot to do with being alone. You have to switch that switch. You don't need a lot of company. Yeah, you know what you're going to do. If you're a planning person, you know where you're going to stop, how you're going, where you're going to be in the end, how you start it. If you start to learn how to plan it, you're all right. What is this? Patrick is laughing. Oxalis, Duke Class 1 LPG, they deliver to Cali. Okay, Amy, Calagas. I did Calagas, I loved it. Although I was on class 2. In Edmonton, by the way, for a very long, 2 years. Yeah. Calagas, there is something I want to talk about. Calagas. Calagas had what they used to call, the guy used to call it Fido. Eh? What's on the Fido? What happened is they had a culture. Let me turn this down. They had a culture in that Calagas, in that particular depot. They used to let us to go home, well, to take what's left in the car, in the bottle. So you go to deliver, they give you a bottle that they don't want, yeah? And there's something left in there, maybe half, or maybe they wanted it for a site, yeah? They wanted to do something for the site, maybe a site like this. Let me show you what I am. Place is changing. Let me see. Anyway, I'm trying to say, yeah, when you went there, the bottles that were meant to be empty, sometimes they had stuff in it. A whole thing, maybe they just used 10 minutes and it has a whole 90% full or half or quarter. In that depot, yeah, we had like an official agreement. Like you took that thing, you took what's left on, and you sort of on the road. You got money on the road. Like basically, if you have something it's full, but the office basically it's like trying to whatever, getting rid of what people don't need. I know that no wonder it was called the Fido. By the way, actually, in the end, that's why I left. I was not comfortable because we were making money on the road, cash. Yeah, instead of say taking back the empty, the bosses would let you sort of get rid of what's left and make something for yourself. But it made me uncomfortable. A Fido, you know what I mean? It wasn't good money, that. And the wages were basic. So these people expected you to get your money on the Fido in order to top up on your money, which in the end, I wasn't agreeing with me. Sometimes you'd make on the road maybe 80 pounds, 50 pounds, even 100 pounds cash on the road, away from wages. Just like, because as I say, there are deals in there. There are things which you can sell, which you could have returned to the office, but which the bosses don't care if you sort of share with them, you know. I didn't like it in the end because of that. But actually, the one I really want is the tankers. The one I haven't done properly, well, never done, is the tankers. What's this? How this criminal got job? Oh, we have this guy. How do they block these trolls? Let me see. Moderator, can I manage block once? How this criminal got job? These guys, there are some people who think that because I shouldn't even lose my mood for that. Pin, remove. Yeah. Fuel tankers, do you have PDP? No. What is that, by the way, even? What is a PDP, fella? Amo, what is a PDP? Is that something to do with what? Yeah, I don't have a PDP. Is it the certificate you need to deliver fuel? I think some guy told us it's not only training. You need again another. Is it the one you're talking of? Petroleum passport. I've never had one. Never had one. By the way, fella, how did you? Is it through agency? Amo Grows. Is that through agency? This guy is pulling tanks, mate. In the gas on the ADR. You have a fake HGV license. This guy should just is here to just give us a bit of fun. And as put user in timeout. Add user on this channel. We shan't hear from him in a while. Yeah. Him or her anyway. I'm sorry if you deleted message. Yeah. What I'm talking about is tracking. People say tracking is boring. Tracking is boring. Those are lazy people. Yeah. There are people who just want free life. Those ones, they're the ones saying that. Yes, it's not exciting 24/7. Okay? It's after some time, yes, you're a bit bored. Why do I have to wait here? Why do they have to tell me? Eh? And by the way, today I'm not talking about why people hate trucking or why people leave trucking, because that's a topic for another day. I'm talking about, is trucking boring? And I've just said for you in brief, trucking feels boring after 2 to 3 years of doing it. When you get to 10 years, 15 years doing the same job, in my opinion, I began now to enjoy it because I relax. No worry about anything. Just wait. Yeah? And I was I'm slightly older now, and calmer. When I was young, oh my God, I need to go, man. I'm going. Yeah. I need to get home. Now I'll just wait. I'll wait. Yeah. I'll get a book and just wait. Yeah. Read a book, do whatever I want, relax. Yeah. The panic is finished. That's when now I can tell you that it's not boring. But yes, I do understand people who say it's boring. Yeah. Other people, also another thing, yeah. If you want to enjoy trucking, there's a video actually that I can put up at the end. There's a video which tells you how to enjoy trucking. I made it already. Keep fit. Keep physically fit. That boring stuff, instead of being so bored, get out, bang, give us some push-ups, do some squat-ups. If you're a gym boy or a gym girl, what's boring? You know, you're already active you get me? So it depends who's saying. Also, as I also just a little reminder, also this is a world of practicality. You're saying it's boring. What else are you going to do? Tell us. What else are you going to do? That's not boring. Anyway, that's not, okay, that's more active 24/7. What? Yeah? In my opinion, office work was always more boring for me. Unless it was being paid exponentially, more than trucking, a lot more. I'd rather be out here, looking outside, raving a truck. Yeah? I'd rather be out here. So yes, they have a point. On the other hand, it has stages. It does have stages. What is PDP is petroleum driver's passport. That's what I want next. Okay. I'm with manpower. I've not done other fuels. That's where I'm heading, petrol and diesel class 1. You're fortunate, mate. When I had ADR, I didn't get a chance with the tanks. In the UK, I think those are the hardest jobs to get. Driving fuel around in a tank. Hard. People just give their own cousins, bro. Yeah. Mate, they will call their own cousins auntie of who and whoever and cousins of who. They don't really advertise that much. There's only one person. There's a guy I used to work with long ago. We were working at Iceland in Enfield. That was my first permanent job on the class one. Iceland in Enfield. Yeah. At the time, they were under DHL. I don't know who's doing it now. Is it Wincanton? Yeah, in Enfield. Now over there, the like my best mate there, the guy I met and we were talking, laughing every day. Yeah, after some time, the guy just came and told me, man, I'm leaving. And I even remember where he went. He said he went to Essex Tankers. Essex Tankers, that's around Dartford. Yeah, fella, Jamie. Anyway, you're a new guy, but you know all these things. You're in the right place, Jamie. Where you are, that place, you know, I moved to Grays, yeah? Before I had my family in this country, my kids. I used to live anywhere, all right? Anywhere. House sharing, anywhere. So I moved to Grays 2 times for the same reason, because Grays has got a lot of work. Because remember, it's that crossover, yeah, the crossing. It has that headache of crossing. I left because of the crossing, but I went there because of the tracking jobs. Yeah, so that's what's going on. What say you? Who else is saying what? We got John from wherever. That one has been blocked. That one has been blocked. He has never seen guys like me driving class ones and even teaching. Petroleum PDP went to Greece. Oh, went to Greece. What is that? Went to Greece. I don't even understand what that is. Or is that the same guy who's saying that? Anyway, drivers, those guys who are looking to join the trade, just be encouraged that if you hack the being on your own, yeah, you're done. If you come to the place when you know you're going to be reading your books, you're going to be making videos, you're going to be, I don't know, doing what, watching Netflix or whatever, you know, people do things. Other guys, you can even do this when you're on a course. Actually, tracking is the best for doing extra course. You're doing a course somewhere, yeah. Sometimes they'll tell you 4 hours, park over there and wait. You get your books out and start reading. Get your laptop out and start doing things. So it all depends on if you can keep yourself active. Driving a mini bulk tanker is far from boring. I bet. The tanker I've had, because I've never driven one. Your turning is shaking. Yeah? It's shaking. Your turning is shaking. Yeah. If you overturn it, it will shake you until it throws you off like water is doing something. Right? And actually, to kill the possible boredom in my trucking life, I need to go and do ADR, get on the tanks, or the crane. Yeah? The crane. The battery's back. Finally, the battery's working. Battery's working now. Yeah, I'm just warming up this motor that is having non-action, driving a truck that carry cope. These guys won't stop. I love that. Anyway, you're keeping my channel active. This one says driving a truck that carry cops. That are lots of different levels to tracking. I was moffetting last year, delivering plasterboard and construction materials. That is the zone that I like, actually. Amo, I like that. Your zone is a bright one. It's my last course. Yeah, it's my last course is to do the crane and also get ADR. Then I'll have all sorts of trucks, all sorts of qualifications. The crane makes sure that you don't need to touch nothing, although you have to go on sites. It can be messy driving, can be dangerous and everything, but all trucking is dangerous. Hiab is good. Is that the crane you mean? Yeah, Hiab is the crane. Yeah, crane on a lorry. Hiab. That's the interesting one. You see now, such specialist jobs are probably more steady. Yeah, they are more steady than this random, oh, I can just drive. If you can just drive, then you're in a big bracket of people. If you know extra, like as I say, you can do tanks, you can do gas bottles, then you'll have a little specialty. Then if you can do cranes, the high up, you have something a bit special. If you can do containers also, you have something slightly special. Why? Containers, they are on a, you need to know. You need to know them, or else you're going to take about, you take a few days not being productive. You get a headache for 1 week if you don't know them. Also, you need to get the cards. Yeah. Felixstowe, they have their different card, rides card. Then in the London Gateway, they have a gateway card. Tilbury don't need a card. Where else? Yeah, even containers. People prefer you if you know the containers already than if you don't. It's also something to learn, but it's not as specialist. Slightly specialist, actually. Right now, currently, I'm actually a very, very specialized container driver. I can pick container from any port in the UK. Any. Well, especially the ones in the south. I can pick and drop. But if you can do south, north is always easier. If you can do Felixstowe, I think Felixstowe is the biggest port in Britain. Well, at least it's the deepest waters, because recently, you know, I saw the Evergreen. Yeah, you know, the biggest, is that the biggest ship? One of the biggest ships in the world. I saw it there in Felixstowe. Evergreen. Yeah, huge. That's the one that got stuck in at Panama. That one that caused the whole world to, lords to do whatever. You remember that Panama issue? Evergreen. It was in Felixstowe 2 weeks ago. I saw it. My own eyes. Huge. So I can do Felixstowe, I can do Gateway. Tilbury is nothing. I mean, it's easy. Where else? Rail terminals in the middle there. They are there. Those ones are the easy ones. You get me? So the moment that you specialize, the less that you go through silence and dead seasons. The more you're a general person, I can just drive. But also, there are people who won't go through a dead season because they are already set. They're in the right place, right time. What is Amy saying? Getting the HGV license is step one. Upskilling opens doors to better opportunities. Have you done weird loads, the big stuff? Yeah. Actually, I haven't done those extraordinary stuff. Yeah, I remember actually, if you have a truck, in order to move those, now you need to go to STG. They're called what? Specialized trucks. They're called STG something. Yeah, no, I haven't done those. Like people who move, motorway parts. There are people who move like part of a bridge for a motorway. They need some specialized thing. I wanted to do containers 2 years ago. No one offered 5 days a week, no nights, no weekends, a Saturday a week. So I forgot about it. Yeah. Containers, the good thing, normally it's a day shift thing. They start very early, but it's normally a day shift. I don't mind, Start very, very early, finish early. That's how it is normally. Yeah. What's your 20? What do you mean? What's your 20? Who's this? Waylon Baker. What are you saying? What's my 20? What's your 20? Who's this? I wanted to do containers. Waylon Baker, what's up? What are you saying? What do you mean? What do you mean, man? What do you mean, fella? Yeah. So, yo, you guys, if you're looking to join tracking and you're a bit enthusiast, it's not boring. You just have to work out what to do. Plan yourself, check yourself out, you're going to do it. There are stages of it, but yeah, those people who can just sort of, people who can keep themselves active, that's what all is about. Activity, activate your own self on your own. Thanks, Emmy Gross. You must be a rookie. These guys are not ending, man. Anyway, this is another guy who I'm going to get rid of. Your 20 means where are you? My 20, I've told you I'm in Essex somewhere, fella. I gotta go. All right, Amy, mate, that is over. And I'm so free. Thank you, Amy. Have a nice day, yeah? I'm going to finish as well right now. I've warmed up the vehicle. Boom, 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 boom. And even, see, I did it here. Oh, yeah, the battery is good. Today, what I'm going to do, this time I'm going to take it off. I'm going to undo the battery thing, yeah? Then I can leave. Let me see them things that take the battery. See? That's the stuff that takes the battery. When you've left and you're not there, there are little things in the battery, man. So today I want to just take them off, switch them off, switch them off. Let me see. Maybe I can conclude here. Just want to thank all the guys who've been in this who've been, especially those who started, not the ones who are trolling me. Waylon Baker, I didn't hear that. It's 8 here in Kentucky. Okay. Oh, 20. What's your 20 means where you are? Oh, I'm in Essex. I'm in Essex in England, all right? Not far from London, where I live. All right. Okay, Baker, Waylon. And how about, oh, you're in Kentucky, it says it's 8 here in Kentucky. Okay. Morning, morning, Kentucky people. I've been to Kentucky, by the way, fella. I drove through, I couldn't know where, but I drove with some fella in a truck from Arkansas. We passed through Arkansas, Kentucky. We were coming from Dallas. I spent a week in a truck by the in America. Yeah, man. And then we came back via Missouri. I even have a T-shirt with Arkansas on it. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for whoever's been here. Yeah, appreciate that. Waylon Baker, please subscribe. Amo Grows, thank you. Who else has said something? Who that? Someone with a hard name, April. Hi, gay. How does your husband get drunk? Oh gosh. This is the internet has become mad, in it. These are the people who I should block straight away. Yeah. ID user on this channel. Okay, people. I don't want to drag this on too long. Let me just switch off the stuff and I'll talk with you pretty soon. Thank you. Peace.